Welcome back to Oddcast, episode 249. Thank you, Hunter, for the intro.
I'm the dog owner, Anthony Denny.
Did Sven ever tell you this story about your dog, Anthony? I want this in, but when he gets back, we're going to go ahead and start it over.
You've stumbled into another nostalgic void. Drifting, searching with your rose-colored glasses. Fear not. What an Oddcast is here to guide you. With hosts Jared Minikheim, Anthony Denny, Michael Kennedy, and Sven Magnuson. Stay odd and hold on tight.
Welcome back to What an Oddcast, episode 249. I'm your intro man, Michael Kennedy.
I'm the dog holder, Anthony Denny.
So did Sven ever tell you the story about this dog that you're holding, Anthony?
No.
So when you guys decided you were going to get this in particular breed of dog, Sven, in his almighty wisdom, looked up this dog. Do you know what this breed of dog has a nasty habit of developing?
Barking.
A really, really annoying whining bark.
Yeah. We've had him for,
Yeah?
We've had him for since July 2021.
Almost 3 years. 2.5 years. Yeah. Anthony's like, well, that's a
or
long
2022.
time.
No, 2022. July 2022.
That's a long time to not
We've had him
learn
for a
how
year
to
and a half.
shut up.
Now, he's only gotten more vocal and brave. I'm going to adjust my mic just a bit so it's more facing towards my mouth.
Yep.
I'm leaning away from the table so Hunter will get his attention. He just wants love, and he hates being locked away.
All the time.
It's just so goddamn annoying.
Like, if you had a cancer sore, but he could walk around with you, this is what it would be. It would just constantly nag you for your attention.
I mean, the issue is, he's like, he wants love and attention, but then we give him all the love and attention, and he still shrill barks.
Yes.
Don't you? Whoa, no one's getting mad, huh? No, but I don't. We're almost to 250. You know, we're almost to the bicentennial and a half. I know, right?
We're almost at 15,000.
Where we're going to try to reach out to Jared Leto, Anthony... I don't know any famous Anthonys, actually.
There you go.
Anthony Padilla.
From Smosh. They'll probably all turn us down, but that would be hilarious.
Michael...
Fassbender
to get them to have them all replace us.
We'd fucking never get Fassbender, but just some random fucking what? He's gonna use the email as Kleenex. Like, not like printed off, like his whole ass computer. He's gonna blow his nose on it and throw it away. So, you know.
So, yeah. Welcome to 249. The stuff we all have for today.
Good stuff about life.
Starting out very. Oh, well, it's chaos at this show. Today's
Always.
No exception. Anyway, who wants to start with? I
want to start because I got something.
So, yeah.
Anthony's got stuff.
So, guys, guess what's happening in 2 months?
You're getting another surgery.
God, no.
April.
It is April.
Yeah.
I believe it's April 8th, specifically.
Well, that's not either one of the country music shows that I plan on going to.
Correct.
So.
Here you boys go.
What is this?
Those are solar eclipse sunglasses. We're getting a solar eclipse.
We're not gonna get the eclipse.
We have 90% solar eclipse. You cannot see shit through these.
I mean, listen, I can't see shit anyway, so don't tempt me.
So, yeah, I saw these at the store, and I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm going to buy 4 pairs. I got one for Heather, one for
Hell
you.
yeah.
Quarter?
Charles.
What?
Were they a quarter?
They were $1.25, Michael.
Each?
Each.
We could have shared. We could have.
They will
bought 2, and we could have. It's over 9,000. This shit with a.
Well,
scouter.
the thing is, it's going to be Monday, October.
Whoa! Yeah, is it going to be in October, bud?
Monday, April 8th at 1:30 in the afternoon.
Okay.
None of the 3 of us are together at 1:30 in the afternoon.
They're not. Oh yeah, we're gonna watch it and then we're gonna talk about how we love seeing this little dot
and not going blind because we had the special glasses.
Yep.
I think I should become a lawyer.
Jared's embracing the being blind. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have ever seen through solar glasses before, but they're pretty dope.
Yeah.
It's gonna, you know what you're gonna see? You're gonna see like part of the sun.
Yeah.
Like, you know how you see the moon at nighttime without the glasses? It's like that.
Hunter?
It's like
go outside, bud.
But the sun is out.
Yeah, no.
And
also this weekend, I thought about pulling the Wonka Madam Web double feature, but we're not. I didn't have the energy to do that. But I did text the group chat that come next Halloween, we're gonna do the Madam Web Morbius double feature, and I'll even fucking with Jared's help record a science fiction double feature from the fucking Rocky Horror and sing that for you guys.
It's gonna be a time.
It's gonna be a great time.
Two of the worst reviews
I can't
I've ever seen.
even believe it. Like, here's the thing. I only wanted to see it for two reasons, and it's women in tight spandex. And even
really,
that, they're like, it's really not that great. Like, if I just wanted to see Sydney Sweeney's tits, I'd watch Euphoria. But
I can think of like 4 reasons to see Madam Web.
Yeah, I'll let you guys get it. Oh, go ahead, Anthony. What do you got?
Sydney Sweeney, Dakota Johnson.
Yeah, it's really the only reason anybody is going to see it.
I don't even think people are going to see it, so I don't know what.
I mean, that's fair too. It's
5th highest grossing film in 2024, though. Sure, it's only the 5th one ever released in 2024. I was gonna say,
like, it's
wow.
When it came in worse than Morbius, and there's that SpongeBob meme of Mr. Krabs announcing the manager of this Krusty Krab 2, and it's and it's like Morbius is doing slightly better. I'm like, oh. Damn.
See, the thing is with Morbius, it was at least like ironically enjoyed, which is why we watch it every Halloween.
Yeah, that's why we started the tradition.
Because it's so stupid to love it. This is just bad.
This is just bad.
So I'd like to take you through what I think happened when they were writing this fucking piece of shit. No, Anthony, I wish. I've seen so many fucking things talk about this movie that I've pieced together the whole fucking movie already, and it makes no sense.
hang on, real quick before you dive in.
Yes,
because I have probably seen the same amount and can probably tell you how this movie. Oh, you know what? I don't know how they subdue the villain. That's the only thing I don't know. So I don't know the denouement,
which apparently no one gives a shit.
Everything up to that. Was there anything that surprised you about what they included in this movie, whether it be from the comics or from, like, pulled whole cloth?
Yeah, the semi-accurate Madam Web costume.
That was decent.
I have not seen this. I've seen the screenshot, and it's red. It's got the stupid fucking thing over the eyes, just like Madam Web.
Wait till I get to that, Anthony. That scene's made people so confused.
Dude, did she get spider come in her eyes?
No. Do you know how she gets her powers originally?
She's a mutant.
No. Well,
in the comics.
Yeah, no, but in the movie.
No.
Everybody's technically a mutant in Marvel at this point.
Yeah.
Not Spider-Man's mutates.
Make sure I'm saying this right, Jared. When she was born, it was...
I already hate what you're saying.
Her mom was on a research trip to Argentina or one of those countries, and the spider people helped birth her and gave her this mutation thingy.
So she's like a mixture between Suicide Squad's Enchantress and Cool Khan himself, Namor, from Black Panther 2.
Yes.
But in the worst way.
But yes. I had to think about who the fuck you were talking about from Black Panther 2.
Yeah, Cool Khan himself.
Cool Khan, yes. Did I get that right, Jared? Is that how she got her powers? Because her parents gave
Indigenous people gave birth.
They try to do this. Okay.
I will say spoilers, but we don't fucking care.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
Fuck this movie. Who cares? So, Anthony, what if I told you?
Get high and watch it.
Say we're the Sony. What if I told you we're starting this movie? What if I told you we're starting the movie with the pregnant mom in the jungle? Right?
Yep.
What if I told you she's not alone?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the bad guy.
Anthony, do you remember a thing I was really nitpicky about when they were revealing this trailer for a character? I was like, "There's no fucking way."
Rhino.
Ezekiel.
Anthony, she's with Ezekiel, right? Now, Ezekiel in the comics, for people who don't know,
is a man in a suit
he's a man. He's like Master Splinter for Spider-Man. That is literally his character. What they do here, he's a young man, right?
Yep.
They find a spider. Now, Anthony, what do you think this spider is?
A Black Widow.
It gives you superpowers.
No, it doesn't work like that.
It's the Spider-Man spider. Literally, the Spider-Man spider. They're hammering it in. This is the first 5 minutes.
Is it red and blue?
I don't know.
God, I hope it's red and blue.
I think so.
Like the Tobey Maguire spider.
Yes, it's exactly like the Tobey Maguire spider. Because I have a pin.
She gets shot. by Ezekiel, who is the movie villain, because I want Spider for self. Now, Anthony, you've seen Speed Racer, right?
Yes.
You know how the mouths don't match up to what they say?
Oh, the ADR is
Oh, I thought you were talking about the movie.
For the entire movie, and people are like, he doesn't know.
Why is it the whole movie?
They reshot his audio, and that's
movie. The entire movie he's redubbed.
Guys, are we seeing Madam Web after this podcast?
It is exactly like Conan with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No, you're thinking
it's really
Hercules in New York.
Thank you.
Everyone is pointing it out that it is noticeable.
It is the
I've
worst
never wanted to
ADR.
see this movie more bad in my life.
I like killing.
So, I sent Jared. Who's the guy who plays Dan Povenmire, right?
Uh-huh.
I sent him two things. One, did you know that Penn and Madam Web, did you know that Dan Povenmire storyboarded the FCC song from Family Guy?
Yes, I did.
Fucking amazing.
Great.
Two, he came on and he's like, at this point in time, I think this is a marketing ploy for like how bad this movie is, because I wanted nothing to do with Madam Web until everyone tells me how bad it is, and now I just really want to go see Madam Web.
I had no interest. I want to take my wife.
So
And your kid, they
also-
enjoy it.
We only 3 people in the theater.
I know.
they made Ben Parker come in this.
Adam.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
He's not,
From the Community.
but not Uncle Ben, because he's not an old man. They made him a fucking
Parson.
love interest to one of the people, because just like, why not? We got to include him. And then, of course, he has to mention he has a really smart nephew. It's 2003.
Yeah, it's perfect Tobey Maguire time. It's just way
He's
too
not an
fucking
old
late.
man.
But, like,
I don't know what they're thinking, Anthony. It doesn't make sense with anything they did.
so...
Okay, here's the thing. If they were pulling this whole cloth and they wanted to do their own original Madam Web storyline, I would give them an iota of credit. For like, yeah, sure, take this. Do whatever you want with it. Don't actually incorporate it into anything that's already been done or going to be done. We'll whole cloth our own Morbius, Madam Web, Craven verse, and we'll build from there.
Make your own Spider-Man.
Yes, this is a make your own Spider-Man adventure.
Now, Anthony, the thing I forgot to mention here, when she's in the jungle and she's pregnant, she's 9 months pregnant. They make that very
She's
clear.
ready to pop.
You can't do that.
No, they don't
that's what they
travel
did.
like that.
Yeah, she traveled to Peru.
Hey,
Pregnant
listen,
women will... You physically can't.
Listen, this was post 9/11, or it was pre 9/11. So
I guess if it was fucking pre 9/11.
Oh, there's more issues with it being at the time, Ray, that it is that people pointed out, and I'm like, oh. She got bit by one of the spiders that she was going to find, and then gave birth. And that is how Madam Web gets her powers for the movie. She's Spider-Man. She's fucking Spider-Man. She got bit by a mom, bit by a spider. She's Blade and Spider-Man put together.
Yep. But her mom dies
It's
in
fucking
childbirth, right? I think,
So, no. You're
Basically,
saying
this
this
is
is...
the comic with its spider people.
You're saying this is Blade? This is not Blade. This is the zombie baby from Zack Snyder's Dawn of the Dead.
Oh my god. You might be correct. That hurts.
So they pull in all these different Spider-Women. From a comic aspect, they're not the characters that they should be. They're literally just like there because they're there and they get found by
Because they're pretty women.
Yep.
There's not like a Julia Carpenter like is training to be Spider-Woman, so she gets like no, she's just gets found because
it's almost as if everything is the linchpin from Spider-Man.
It's almost as if it's like, guys, we need the plot to drive forward, but we also need to make sure we include characters. So she's gonna find other Spider-Women because plot needs to move.
Sorry, Snorlax's head fell off.
But there's no plot. Also,
That's the problem. It has
here's the
nothing
thing.
going on.
Here's my
just the next
biggest
thing to the next.
bone to pick with this movie, right? If
The next thing to the next.
one, have you seen that they reuse shots from both Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2?
You're fucking kidding.
No. Whole cloth, because swinging scenes and shit like that, all pulled from Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2 and Spider-Man.
Because they didn't want to do it with them. Why not? When you can just reuse the scene.
Could you imagine how okay this movie would have been if they
gave a shit?
If they just let Sam Raimi do it? Like, it's his fucking universe, guys.
So, Anthony, you mentioned the costume, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hang on. Is it possible that Madam Web is supposed to be Tom Holland's
I think that's
universe?
what they're going with.
Yeah,
Which
and that's
is
why
would
it's
be a
2003.
young Uncle Ben and a smart. Okay,
Because do they? I'm assuming they
It's
don't show
terrible.
I'm
It
assuming
makes
they don't
no
show an
fucking
Aunt May.
sense. From what I've seen,
does not exist apparently because Ben's flirting with everyone.
Yeah,
so
he's like trying to fuck the other scientists. That's his thing. He's in like a
maybe Ben had an illegitimate child, and Aunt May comes later as an adoptive mother when Ben's going through an alcoholic fit because he's a paramedic. So
there was a breakdown on a scene.
I can have a lot of breakdowns.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a breakdown right now.
Where Ezekiel goes to somebody for a technology where they freeze the camera and reconstitute a face.
Oh my god!
And the guy's even pointing out like, what year is this? 2003. Do we have this technology?
No.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Okay, so you mentioned the costume. She goes blind. They give her the costume.
So she gets spit in her eye, right? Or venom?
From what I've heard people say, people are confused because she gets the bar over her eyes and they go, how is it now? And all they get is, I can see better than I ever did before.
Oh,
with
Jesus
no
Christ.
fucking explanation. And that's like the end of their movie, is that she's just become Madam Web, no explanation.
Well, I can't wait for Madam Web 2 Electric Boogaloo. So
It's gonna be bad.
they're never gonna make another one. It lost literally it. You know how everyone is really pissed off at like Warner Brothers shelving Batgirl and
This movie should have
this should have been the fucking tax write off for Marvel or for Sony.
I mean, you got Sydney Sweeney.
Yes,
and
upside down.
And then you have Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah, you can see her tits if you just watch Euphoria.
Damn, I need to watch Euphoria.
No, you don't, bud. It will give you anxiety.
Just look up Sydney Sweeney online. You'll be able to find all
of it.
God damn. Okay,
Yeah.
I get why everybody's on board.
Yeah, no, she's fucking gorgeous.
Jesus. Yeah. Anyway, I think they made a record here for ruining the most amount of characters for one movie. Got Madam Web, 3 Spider-Women, Ezekiel, and Ben Parker. All of them fucking destroyed in this movie.
And I'm sure
that's 6 fucking.
And I'm sure
big
there were wink and
characters
nods
that
to
you
other people too.
Yep.
Oh God, yeah.
All the tie-ins that they were going to try to do.
Yeah, and the evil Spider-Man thing was exactly what I was afraid of. It was Ezekiel, but he also like he's like in the future with the because he does the spider, he becomes evil Spider-Man.
We already have one of that in Across the Spider-Verse, so we don't need
Yeah, so like this movie was just fucking. It just shouldn't have been made.
No.
Like the total reaction is like this was made by a bunch of people who looked at a comic character but did nothing as far as like what they actually.
No, what it was is thanks to that true leader Avi.
Ari Reed?
Yeah, whatever his name is.
Douchebag.
He was like, okay, who do we technically own that
Everything Spider-Man.
that hasn't been in the MCU yet?
Yeah.
That's what they're doing. They're just building their own stuff.
They didn't even use like Spider-Woman. They used everything but. If we're gonna be honest, like they could have just made a Spider-Woman movie and not whatever this was. Because that's really all they did was make a Spider-Woman
Give me
movie.
a Spider-Woman movie with Andrew Garfield as the grizzled Spider-Man, where he has flashbacks to when he was mean and beat the shit out of criminals. Give me that.
But I'm going to go out on a limb and say that this has to be some kind of Tom Holland reach. Because, 2003, Ben is young, which, it overall makes more sense. Because if you say Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield, they're going to try to do something of that nature, it doesn't make any fucking sense.
No, because Tobey Maguire was 2001 when he was
there would already
Spider-Man.
be a Spider-Man. Or he would already be an older man. He wouldn't be, like, a maybe 30s looking man. Like, that doesn't make sense. So anyway, that's the Madam Web thing. They just really fucked up.
Can't wait to see it.
I haven't heard anything about Kraven. I'm kind of hoping this.
I can't wait. No, Kraven's still coming out. There's one thing you can trust about Sony is they fucking.
They're gonna use.
They're buck wild. They're fucking strapped.
Mike, did you send me a thing about Henry Cavill, or was it something I found on my own?
Oh, for DC?
Marvel.
No.
Marvel, that's what I meant.
Okay, there is that too.
Yeah.
He was casted. They didn't.
Oh, which one are you saying? Because I've sent you a lot, and you sent me a lot. Sometimes I get mixed.
That's fair.
Sometimes I mix up.
That
what's
Henry
on
Cavill's in talks with Prime Video right now
for limited series on what is it?
Warhammer
40K. Right.
He wants to do.
There's another one.
Oh no, not a limited series.
Yeah.
He was point blank like, I want to do series. I want to make a fucking 40K universe that I control. No studio interference. I want to do series. I want to do movies. I want to do this, but instead of like what happened with Witcher, I want creative control on what we do. And apparently he's gone to Prime Video with it. Mm-hmm. So that's the thing.
Can't wait.
It's a thing.
I heard that he has been cast in a role in the MCU.
Yeah.
Yes.
An important role, but no one said what yet.
Yeah,
I have my guesses.
yeah. I think he's a villain. I think he's Galactus, and I fucking can't fucking wait.
Dude, I hope he's Captain Britain.
This suppin fucker just turns out to be Galactus and is actually just like basically Thanos for a while. He's just there in the background and has like a couple good dramatic speeches, but like, and then just fucking wails on them.
I am the destroyer of worlds.
Yep. Or he's the Silver Surfer. Yeah, but someone said that if you're gonna just do that, just have Doug Jones bring
I've heard
back and just
for
have him
Silver
actually
Surfer
do
that
it.
they were going to do the gender swap.
The what?
They were going to do a gender swap on Silver Surfer.
Yeah, that probably won't
But
anymore.
we'll see what they actually do.
Yeah. Who knows?
Nature's trying to kill us.
You have to be more specific.
Yeah. Which one?
So just in general, sorry. So like we have like the wildfires, you have flooding all the time. There's the hurricanes, tornadoes.
Yep.
The roller bears that can apparently breed, which was the thing I brought up a couple months ago, which was just like okay.
Yeah.
There's there was also the interest that not necessarily that affects us, but I did have the thought: blue whales and fin whales are interbreeding
Okay.
because blue whales were going extinct, and they found that they've been crossbreeding with fin whales, making flu whales, and then bringing their numbers back up. My thought on that one was just like, what if orcas decided to do that and they just started breeding with something else, and you got like smaller orcas swimming around that were still fucking things up the same way,
Dolphins.
but they can get better.
Those are dolphins.
What do you guys think about Steezus?
But meaner than a dolphin.
Oh, dude, I can't wait.
Do you know what? When I
Praise him.
do you know what I mean when I say Steezus?
I do. Though I prefer by his full title,
Yeah.
Stingray Jesus.
Stingray Jesus. Have you not heard this?
You not heard of Stingray Jesus?
There is in North Carolina aquarium, a stingray
Crazy.
just fucking like immaculately concepted and is about
Oh,
to give birth.
yeah, okay,
But they
yeah,
found
yeah.
shark bite marks on her, and so now they think it's gonna be like a shark fucking stingray hybrid.
It might be a shark. I'm hoping for Stingray Jesus.
I'm hoping for Stingray Jesus too. Now here's the thing: Matthew Broderick already told us that this was possible in Godzilla, so I'm not like.
The thing is, there's nothing in the Bible that says that Jesus wasn't a stingray.
That's very true.
All we know is that he was small enough to fit into a church.
That's
I guess that's kind of...
That's true. And you know, to be honest, who better to hang out with whores and prostitutes than a stingray?
Damn straight, they already got enough issues with them nowadays.
Yep.
We already had the Stingray Devil a few years back.
Someone said,
07.
and it upset me in a good way, is like, yes, a stingray has to be born from, like, Immaculate Conception to forgive the stingray of their sins from killing Steve Irwin.
Oh my god, does that mean there's going to be Jewish stingrays that killed Jesus?
No. There's a whole sect of stingrays.
The
Yeah,
Roman... I don't know what happened. We just saw 3 stingrays with like wooden T's on their back.
Oh shit, right?
They're just swabbing on the top.
Fucking got stars and Davids on their fucking, just like if you connect the dots.
Exactly.
Yes! Jesus Christ, to be honest with you.
But to finish up my original point,
Yeah,
Jesus
you're-
Christ,
it's-
Jesus.
It's Jesus Christ.
It's not Jesus H. Christ, it's Jesus S. Christ.
Oh God,
Jesus Stingray Christ.
Uh,
You know why this is happening, though, right? Like, I'm not trying, like, not to be mean and keep interrupting Jared because he's trying to finish the thought. But did you know the controversy around Sabrina Carpenter's music video that she shot in a Catholic church?
No.
So you know who Sabrina Carpenter is?
No.
She's a young singer, much like Taylor Swift. She's like 20 and like just really good looking. But she wears very skimpy clothes when she's performing.
Alright, check on her. What's her name again?
Sabrina Carpenter. And she performed in like a really skimpy black wedding dress in he's just chewing. In a wedding dress in a Catholic church, and the Catholic church was like, we had to bless everything in holy water after she left. And she was like, the church is for everyone, and Jesus was a carpenter, which is her last name. So yes, that's exactly.
It looks like half of a koosh ball.
Yeah, and then Steezus happened. So this is the second coming because of that. I'm joking. She's got good music, so.
Well, fucking she awoken something in the Catholic Church.
Oh, God,
apparently
yes.
Jesus
Christ.
Jesus saw that. I was like, I need to come back. It's too early, Jesus.
The only vessel he
Stingray.
could have is Stingray.
Like that shitty.
Stingrays can technically walk on water. They like glide across it. Like,
damn, there we
I'm
go.
just saying, like, things are starting to point to the apocalypse, gentlemen. I know it says 4 horsemen, but is a horseman not just a horseman not just rides a 4-legged animal? So like
seahorseman.
That was I was gonna go too. Yeah.
Continue your thought, because I have so many thoughts after. It's fucking Aquaman 3. Fuck me running. I'm sorry to get off track, but it's all coming together. We have the next Aquaman.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus God.
No, I was just gonna bring up what I had already put it in the group chat, but I'll bring it up for the show just because of the show. But The Last of Us may have been.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Ribbit.
Fungus.
Yeah, there was a fungus found growing out of frog, which was. It doesn't seem like it'd be that. There's things like that all the time. I guess it was like your common, like what would be like a common toadstool, which only grows on moss or decaying matter, and it was just infused growing on a frog's skin. So they're like, yeah, no, we've never seen this like cross like that. Like it needs decaying matter, but it's growing just fine in this fucking frog.
So you were saying The Last of Us. I'm thinking more of The Arrival, not The Arrival. Fuck, what's the one with fucking Natalie Portman and Oscar Isaac in The Shimmer?
Annihilation.
Which honestly, that's my thought.
That is my knee, bud.
There's
a lot more terrifying.
But then there's also a silver leaf disease that some guy fucking contracted, and they still can't figure that one out.
Quit fucking animals.
Seriously,
it's only a plant disease. It's something.
Quit fucking plants.
Like plants get it, and it like decays them, rots their leaves and shit. And this dude had it in his throat, and they really don't know how he got it.
Dude, he was fucking.
As far as they know, it does not go for anything other than plant species.
There was a pangolin.
A pangolin. Yes. Hey. What's up, Hunter?
You fucked the pangolin, Randy. You also fucked that bat. Hey, when a bat's just waiting, I mean, how often? How often do you get the chance?
COVID. What a great time.
Hunter, I'm not trying to play. I'm just trying to.
So, Mike, you say you had thoughts. Jesus.
About Jesus.
Well, about not just Jesus or the Second Coming, but specifically the Church of Latter-day Saints. Have you guys ever, like, I know you guys haven't because you're not religious, but have you ever read the book of, like, Lephite or whatever one it is?
You have to explain. I've read a lot of the church stuff.
I've read a Bible,
have
but
you ever
I
read the Book of Mormon?
No.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, okay, no, I've never read the
Book of the Book of Mormon are one.
I like to keep my fan fictions small.
The issue is the more they research like shit that's in the Book of Mormon, the more they're actually finding like actual evidence that this shit is kind of true.
Oh my God, was Joseph Smith actually a prophet?
That's what like.
Come on, you love privileges. You're going outside.
Sorry about that, folks. That scared the shit out of me, is what it actually did. Like, in one of the books or whatever, they're talking about this area that the people found in Jerusalem, and it's like so many days away. And so like scholars, because they have so much money, were actually like in Egypt in those areas, and we're like, actually, this right here matches perfectly to what, and there's no way that they would know. No, it matches perfectly, like as far as like how the landscape is and how the river cuts through and how all the flora and fauna are. And so like people are like, this it might be true.
Mormons get it right.
Here's the thing.
South Park get it right?
No, that's the issue. Do you remember what happens when Kenny dies and it's like go God go part whatever? Do you know? Remember how everyone's dying? But I was Catholic, but I was Christian.
I was a Lutheran church member. How did I end up here?
No,
you
only
all
Mormons.
Had it wrong.
Yeah, who's right? Mormons.
Turns out
if South Park, I swear to God, if South Park was so right after doing the Book of Mormon and all that bullshit, I'm gonna be so pissed off. No, I'm not gonna join that religion because I do. Not
I would rather
care.
be in hell.
Yes, they have luau's. And I think that I'm good enough to get with Satan. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of like Chris.
You know what? Actually, you know what? I have a controversial say here.
Yeah.
With that, you know, I will take hell.
Yeah.
Because if we're gonna go by actual hell, it's not that bad.
I just really hope that hell is just like your personal interpretation of hell, so everyone gets their own individual things.
God. It's just people trying to talk to me all day while I'm just trying to do
technically
nothing.
speaking, hell isn't the fire and brimstone. It was supposed to be essentially like a purgatory. You're supposed to just go down, pay your punishment for all your sins, and then go. It's not supposed to be forever. Yeah. So I don't take that, versus being a fucking Mormon. I'd rather deal down after I die.
I'm not rich enough to go to hell, so God said that the meek will inherit the earth, and heaven is for the poor. So we're good, guys.
Jared, I need the apocalypse.
Now, not to speak on apocalypse, but
I love speaking on apocalypse.
Not the mutant, which I have a fond memory of. Jared was talking about how the world's gonna end, and I just needed 2 weeks notice so I can spend all my savings on hookers and blow. I'm a millennial. We've lived through it all.
It's true.
Honest to God, you could tell me tomorrow an asteroid's go hit Earth and be like, yep, super volcano under Yellowstone gonna explode. Okay. Sure.
I've heard it all.
Whatever. Another plague. Eventually. Sure. I've lived this long. I've seen enough.
Check, please.
Yeah.
Check, please. Check, please.
My favorites are the Yellowstone supervolcano that's 20 billion years or 20 million years too late to erupt.
Yeah.
And it was if you're within this first blast radius, you're dead immediately, and then there's more chance of surviving. And then some guy who's a volcano expert no, if you're in the immediate blast radius, you're going to die immediately. But within 24 hours, everyone in the United States is dead because molten ash will calcify your fucking lungs.
Yeah,
because of how the pumice stone works. So remember Pompeii? Remember how it's Pompeii, bud. It's Pompeii. Not the Beats of the song Pompeii either. Bad Pompeii.
Yeah, I think this is the best map where it shows the thickness of the smoke, where even all the way out beyond Florida, it's still 1 to 3 millimeters thick of pumice and ash.
Yeah.
Though then again, that will never happen. It will never explode.
No, it won't.
It can't.
It's not going to.
And you've
cursed like
we've cursed all the celebrities that have died.
Oh my God, did we talk about that yet? Oh shit!
Oh no, dude, you killed someone else?
No, it was Toby Keith.
Yeah, we killed Toby Keith, guys.
But we didn't talk about it because we didn't.
I realized that after we were done recording.
We completely forgot. So me and Anthony, on 2 Saturdays ago, we're just driving around, and we were somehow we got on the topic of Toby Keith, and we were talking about it, and Anthony goes, "Whatever happened?" It was he retired into obscurity because he just bowed out gracefully.
Yeah, I was like, what happened to Toby Keith? Because I learned about his earlier songs and how he sounds nothing like Toby Keith.
Nothing sounds nothing like Toby Keith, and later on,
and then he died.
And then he died of fucking stomach or colon cancer. Stomach cancer. Yeah. And I was I had thought or said that name 6 years. Mm-hmm. We bring him up once for a 5-minute conversation. Fucking 10 hours to that conversation. The man's dead.
Which means he was dying.
Yes, still.
We killed him.
We killed him.
And I felt it was great because for the audience who didn't listen or listening in the past, it was the episode where we specifically talked about the curse. Yeah. That was the day we found out that Toby Keith died, right after the podcast.
So who are we not trying to kill?
I don't remember. Tim Curry.
Tim Curry we're trying not to kill.
Yeah, because I remember I specifically said, the curse doesn't work when you specifically mention the curse and the celebrity.
You know what happened? What? We traded Toby Keith for Tim Curry.
We took his years, Final Destination 5.
Fucking win. I'll transfer that to Tim Curry any day.
It's just it was the curse heard us talking shit about it. It was okay, we're gonna kill someone then.
I'll kill this obscure person that you don't remember.
I will let you know that I am real.
I cannot believe that we killed yet another celebrity on this fucking podcast. I'm almost surprised we didn't do Carl Weathers either, because that was...
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about Carl Weathers a lot. So I feel like he's just one of those guys that he's just in so much.
He just did a little bit of everything.
Dylan!
A little bit of everything, so I mean,
every time we do the Dylan joke, that's who we're referencing him.
Dylan. You son of a bitch.
Predator?
It is the Predator.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
I swear. Yeah, that's our Arnold Schwarzenegger. This one. Dylan.
Son of a bitch.
And then they do that really masculine...
Arnold's still healthy, right?
Oh, yeah.
Arnie's
dude, have you seen him a few years ago? someone tried to drop kick him.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah,
like they ran full speed into him, tried to drop kick him, and he didn't budge.
Yep, I remember that.
This man is in his 60s.
I mean, I watched his the Arnold documentary that was on Netflix.
Oh, everyone heard it's so good, but I have not watched it yet.
Watching that man, like it was like very uplifting, inspirational. To, like go through that man's life.
Jared's gonna start working out now.
hearing that man talk now and like reminisce on things, it's like God. Damn, this man lived a hell of a fucking life. Holy shit.
Is the accent fake at this point? Because he's been in America for 40 years.
I feel like the thing is...
just refuse to lose it.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I think it's more of a where you come from pride
He
thing.
could lose it, but at this point, it's his fucking...
It's who he is.
It's who he is, so he kind of like is self-aware of it.
Okay.
So that's why you don't...
I mean, I don't really care either.
I'm sure it's also a lot less thick than it used to be.
If anything, it's worse.
Well, he might have had a stroke, so...
No.
They even go...
Don't put that in the fucking universe!
With the documentary, they even go into, like, he had the smoking area when he was mayor.
Yeah.
Governor.
Governor.
Did you guys know he was a Republican governor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I thought he was
he
a Democratic
did...
governor.
No.
He was a Republican. He was, like, one of the only Republicans.
But he was old school Republican.
Oh, yeah, no, he wasn't, yeah.
Not nowadays Republican.
No,
he's great. He smokes a lot of cigars.
God, yeah, dude, they showed, like, following cameras with him when he was in office, and it was, like, straight up, like, he had a tent put up, and, like, if you had something you needed to talk to him about it, like, oh, you have to go out to the smoking tent, and he would just give you a cigar, like, sit down, give me a pitch, tell me what's going on. Yeah, and, like, that's where you had to go. You had to go to him.
Yeah.
During his political career for, like, re-election and shit. Could you imagine sitting on your ass and getting a call from Arnold Schwarzenegger and be like, hello, re-elected me.
This is the governor.
I need to get to California.
Yes, Mr. Schwarzenegger, sir.
My Schwarzenegger lexicon is not as full as I would like it to because I started Schwarzenegger when he hit comedies, right? Mm-hmm. I didn't watch Predator. I didn't watch Terminator.
You watched, like, True Lies.
What is it? Let It Bleed? If it bleeds.
Kindergarten Cop.
Yeah, I started with Kindergarten Cop, Twins, Junior, and...
Okay. Like
Junior!
Junior.
Yeah, like,
yeah. And
really
there's one other comedy right in there. What is it? Not...
Is it the one where he gets the toy for his kid?
No, that's Jingle All the Way.
Last Action Hero?
No, I hate that one too. There's another one. Well, I don't hate it.
Everybody has their own.
But there's another comedy in there that I can't quite think of. But those big three, right? Those, at least those two, Twins and Kindergarten Cop, are staples in my mother's life.
That's fair.
And then Junior is a weird one. Have you ever seen Junior?
That's the one where he gives birth, right?
That's the one where he gives birth. Yes.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure. I don't know if you saw the psychic damage you gave me when you said Junior. Because I'm like, what's Junior? And then I saw the Arnold Schwarzenegger and drag on the gurney.
Drag, or like just with a stomach, with a pregnant belly.
My favorite thing for the movie Twins was the story Arnie has of Danny getting him high.
Oh, I love that story.
It's the best.
It is, have you guys, so like the Super Bowl commercials, they referenced Twins, right? It was Schwarzenegger. Do you know that there's been like pitches going around for like the triplet? Mm-hmm. Do you know who the original triplet was supposed to be?
I do.
Who was it?
Eddie Murphy.
Do you know who it was supposed to be after Eddie Murphy, after it bailed out?
No.
Tracy Morgan.
Oh my god, that would be a movie. Too bad Kevin Hart's too short.
Right?
That's who would have been nowadays.
That's exactly what it is. And like it always gets kicked around every couple of years. Like Ivan Reitman was supposed to direct it at one point, and like, and I only bring that up because the Super Bowl commercials brought that back into like, because they did Kindergarten Cop 2, but it wasn't with Schwarzenegger. It's on Netflix.
Was it the Dolph?
Nope. It was new. It was like 2 years ago.
Was there another one? Because I thought there was one with
Kindergarten Cop 2. It's on Netflix, or was a Netflix original or something like that.
I'm like how I just put in Kinder and it came out Kindergarten Cop.
It knew. But yeah, triplets is like, and then there's like always just going to be a spin-off of like, oh, there was one more, oh, there was one more, oh, there was one more.
Dolph.
What?
Two was Dolph.
Is it Dolph?
I thought so, yeah.
Let me see that.
Yeah, it's Dolph Lundgren does the second one.
Agent Reed.
When was it?
And I only remember from
I was going to say it was from. I know it was from earlier.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it is. Holy shit.
And I only know from a little teaser trailer thing I'd seen with him with the kids trying to do an Arnie scene, and I was like, is this a joke? Are they really doing Dolph?
It is not a tumor.
It is not a tumor.
That guy also talks funny.
But like, if I were to put like, and then Jingle All the Way, which I think is a good Sinbad movie. That's what I think it is. I think it's a good Sinbad
Jingle
movie.
All the Way?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it's great.
I fucking love Sinbad.
Oh
man.
god, yeah.
I think my favorite we're gonna fucking kill Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yes.
No.
I think my favorite Arnold
Please
Schwarzenegger
don't.
movie is probably Predator.
Haven't seen it.
It's good.
Here's the thing. I haven't seen it. Blank Check, the podcast I mentioned way too often. They're doing McTiernan right now. So they're on this. They're doing Die Hard, Hunt for Red October.
It's good because when you first watch Predator without the know-how, it's a very action movie.
Yeah.
And then it's
an alien movie.
Yeah, it's fucking we're getting haunted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm glad about when it comes to that movie?
What?
The Rob Van Dam quit.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Jean-Claude Van Damme, JCVD. Jean-Claude
Really
Van Damme.
glad, because have you seen the suit they were
Yeah, the Lobster
in?
Man.
It's fucking horrendous.
It would have never gone over well.
He's also apparently a jackass because he
Yeah.
wanted his face shown, and he did.
Yeah,
When he signed on
that's the
for it, he
only
did
reason
not
he
know
hated it,
that it was going to be a full body suit.
Yeah, I know.
I think another thing I'd heard was there was also something from Arnie about how they all went to work out. And
Yeah.
it was the first day of shooting, and the damn refused.
Yeah.
He didn't want anything to do with it.
Dude,
Man, that's how they
that's
all
great
bond. You're really a
because
bunch of
that's the most
bodybuilders.
masculine movie ever.
It really fucking is.
And because it's filled with a bunch of
nonstop.
men great in shape, but
That's
also
where the meme comes from.
they all worked out in secret
Yeah.
to be
fucking
stronger,
time.
to be bigger than each other.
So
Yeah.
there's a couple stories. Do you know that Arnie got sick during that movie because he just went to some random fucking Mexican restaurant and then got fucking basically
Don't drink the water.
exactly he got
I can say it.
dysentery, and so that's why he keeps getting thinner and thinner throughout the movie, is because he's just he refuses to eat anything in Mexico. It's like, no, we figured it out. You just hire one company to do your
Yeah.
catering, and you only eat that. And apparently Arnie snuck away one night and had a bender and got fucking sick a week into fucking filming.
Fun fact: don't drink anything that you haven't seen open.
Yeah, no shit.
There's no fluoride in their water.
No.
Oh, another thing from that documentary, the reason it has the inspirational thing to it was when he went to try to go do acting, they told him he was stupid.
Sorry.
You'll have to say that again.
When Arnie first went to go into acting, they basically told him he was dumb to try to do it because he was the bodybuilding. Just nobody wants a big muscle-bound fucking idiot in their movie. There's no way. And then there was just Arnie was I'm going to do it. That's what I'm going to do. And he did. And he proved everyone wrong, did what he did.
Which is good.
Yeah, but great for him.
No. Arnie's great. I would love to meet the man. I hear he has a thing for Mexicans.
Do you think every actor, once they make it big, rub it in the face of those people?
Oh, 100%.
Because everyone who's huge now that we all love, we're all told when they first started,
dude,
no, just quit now.
I would show my butthole to certain people if I ever got famous. Just be like, fuck you. If I ever write a book, the first thing I'm going to do is dedicate it to some certain people. Hear that, Victoria Borda? It's going to be dedicated to you, because fuck you.
Watch, they're already dead.
No, she's still alive.
Oh, do you keep tabs on them?
Yeah, it's family.
Oh, okay, then alright, yeah. I thought it was just some random teacher.
No, it's the lady who...
Fuck you, Mrs. Farnsworth.
who fueled my cousin's, ego. That's why she got... that's the reason why Sierra got, all the lead roles and stuff, because she was rich.
I never liked your cousin.
I never liked my cousin either.
I don't know your cousin. She sounds like a cunt.
Yeah, she got
She's
divorced.
a super one.
What?
She got divorced.
Good for her.
Oh, gee. Oh, where are my manners? Oh, that's so sad.
I know.
I can't imagine why.
Probably because she didn't hang out with her husband ever.
Cough.
That would do it. That would do it.
She was
yeah.
always out
I need to be
partying.
an actor.
I can't wait to go. I want to be on Broadway.
That's all we ever heard in
I
high
knew
school.
two seniors when I was a freshman tried to make it in Broadway. Do you know what they ended up doing? Waiting tables for 8 years.
She works at a grocery store.
Yeah, that's about
I mean, nothing wrong with that.
No, there's stuff wrong with that, but it's fine.
But
You
thing
work
is,
at a booze shop. I'm not saying that it's bad for you, Jared. Don't think I'm throwing
the
you
thing
under
is
the bus.
you can't start at Broadway. You gotta work your way up.
You gotta start at a fucking tour. Fucking start at your local theater and hope you get noticed, you dumbasses.
Yeah, you don't go I'm on audition for Broadway, because she went and auditioned for Broadway.
Oh yeah, I bet she got shut down real hard.
She works at a grocery store.
Yeah, the issue is, like, you know how many people are trying to get on Broadway? A lot.
Dude, I'd be in Cats.
I'll put it in the group chat. I'm going to raise a lot of feathers with this one. The Hunchback of Notre Dame live action.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I fucking love this casting. I hate the
Potential
cartoon.
casting.
It's basically confirmed. I hate the cartoon.
I just watched it yesterday.
Hate the cartoon.
Fantastic.
This casting,
I grew up
minus, was it Chris Evans?
Chris Evans and Kevin Phoebus.
Minus Chris Evans is beautiful.
I'm not a big fan of Gal Gadot.
I think she makes a good gypsy because she's got the accent.
I feel like that was racist.
It wasn't. I shouldn't have said gypsy, but like, here's the thing.
Yeah, I wonder if they're going
If
to do
you
that with
think
the
of like
Romani people.
Sherlock Holmes 2 Game of Shadows when they meet the gypsies, that's exactly what I'm picturing, and like that is a close representation of what I think Gal Gadot will do. Yeah. The fucking gargoyles,
Are you
though.
telling me Gal Gadot is going to be Jasmine?
No, she can be Esmeralda.
Or Esmeralda?
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't look at the casting because I was just like, eh.
You didn't look at fucking Peter.
Here's my thing. I haven't watched a single live action Disney. I just don't.
Lion King sucked ass. Jungle Book was horse shit.
Oh,
Little Mermaid
you know
was
what? That's a
terrible.
lie. I did see
Mulan didn't
Jungle
have
Book.
music.
I did see Jungle Book and I thought it was stupid. The
Jungle-
only thing that made me laugh was fucking
Oopie doo.
Or no, like Christopher Walken there. Yeah.
Now, the thing is, now, we'll get back to...
But I didn't look at the casting. But
the Jungle Book, I liked it better. I hate the Jungle Book cartoon.
I hate the Jungle
So
Book, period.
I watched it. I'm like, this is a better story.
You know what I like
Then I haven't watched it again.
You know what I like about the Jungle Book?
Gigantopithecus.
Is tailspins. You just shit your pants. Is tailspins. Okay, well, it was a squeak over there. Is tailspins that the loosely interpretation of the Jungle Book.
Where King Louis is a bartender.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Baloo's a pilot.
Yeah.
Yes. That's the only thing I like about the Jungle Book. There's a run of Disney movies that I cannot stand. It is Jungle Book, Hunchback, Pocahontas.
I don't know. Have you ever seen Jungle Book 2?
I don't know why.
Electric Boogaloo?
Jungle Book 2?
Mugway's Adventure, whatever?
I don't know.
No.
Dude, it has John Goodman as Blue.
I thought John Goodman was Blue in the first one.
John Goodman wasn't an actor in the first one.
I forget how old that fucking
That movie's got that one guy who's...
disgustingly old.
You know Jim Carrey's How to Grinch Stole Christmas?
Yeah.
You know the mayor's sidekick?
Oh my god,
That is the elephant, the baby
Holy
elephant.
Shit.
He is in the Jungle Book. That's him.
Amazing. No, I just hate. Like, there's a string of.
I can understand Pocahontas.
Sleeping Beauty.
I have something to throw in.
Even Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Yeah, I mean,
I
but Pocahontas 2: Journey to the New World. It's so
boring.
bad.
It's boring. Pocahontas
I
is
never
boring.
watched
The first one is boring.
Watch it.
I believe
It's so
I think the
bad.
only sequel of Disney I ever saw.
Lion King 2.
Hot take.
Oh, no,
I
that's
don't
a lie.
think I
I have
actually
seen
like a
Lion
whole lot
King.
of Disney movies.
I don't
I've
think you
seen
do.
the Lion King, but
I don't think you like animated.
I don't think I like a whole lot of like Hercules is good. Aladdin's
Love
decent. I prefer the third one. That's a hot take.
No,
That is a very hot take.
no, it's got a hot dad in it. That's all
It
it
has a
got.
hot dilf in it. Mulan's okay as a cartoon as well, but I think Eddie Murphy carries it a lot.
No Mushu, no ticket.
Yeah, no.
Line was in the sand. Haven't seen it.
And I think that's really it. And everything after that, like Princess of the Frog and stuff like that, I enjoy. But like,
So here's the cast.
yep,
From what Mike shared.
Yeah.
We have Josh Gad as Quasimodo.
fucking great if he can pull it off. You know who Josh Gad is?
Oh, I know who he
Okay,
is.
it's all
yes.
Gal Gadot as Esmeralda.
Which is going to be a hot casting. Just give her a belly shirt and let her dance.
Uh,
Get the men in there.
Chris Evans as Captain Phoebus.
Which I don't like because I don't know how well he can
He's got.
sing and dance.
I don't. Phoebus doesn't have a song.
No?
No,
Okay,
Phoebus
he
does
just
not
is
sing at
just
all.
a hot fucking himbo?
Yeah, he's just a himbo.
I'm okay with that then.
We
He needs to
have
get back in the gym though.
Peter
Peter
Capaldi as
The
Judge
12th
Claude
Doctor and the Thinker from the Suicide Squad.
This guy.
He's the man with all the studs in his head from...
He's very
He's in charge of Jotunheim.
Oh.
Which is a great... Fucking perfect fucking casting on that one. I'm not gonna lie.
My personal favorite cast, Sacha Baron Cohen as Clopin.
Which one's that?
He's the mask guy, leader of the
fucking amazing. Fucking amazing.
And then we have Imelda Staunton, who I have to look up, Jack Black, and Kelsey Grammer as the Gargoyles.
Fucking perfect. Perfect. Fat, funny, tall, like stoic, and then the girl.
Oh, Imelda Staunton, she's in like Nanny McPhee. Oh my God, it's Umbridge.
Yeah, it's Professor Umbridge.
Is Umbridge.
It's gonna be the greatest fucking gargoyle casting you could.
And I'm pretty sure
ever
Kelsey
imagine.
Grammer is just reprising his role.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure he was the big.
I think he was too, which is fucking amazing. And you get Jack Black to be the fat, funny one. Absolutely. Let's fucking go. It's gonna be hot fucking shit, and I cannot wait for it.
This one I might, because I actually really love.
Yeah.
Hunchback Notre Dame.
He does. I like this casting a lot.
I do like Notre Dame.
Dude, I really hope that they bring back fucking Bill Faberbach.
Faberbach, yeah.
Yeah, the guy who plays Patrick. Mm-hmm. It's so fucking. It takes you right out of it watching the guard being like, "Hello, I'm Patrick."
I like the Gargoyles.
I just hope they don't do their song.
I hope so too. It's a bad song.
Okay. Don't. Alright, I'll let you guys.
I'll be excited for it.
I'm gonna go see it because, like I said, I really like it because
I do like the animated one.
It's not a kids movie.
It is
really
not.
But I didn't really watch kids movies when I was a kid.
No,
so it makes sense.
And I like it because the idea of I hate the stigma that animated equals kid. I hate that stigma. Always have. Because just because it's animated does not mean that it is a kids movie. Can children watch it? Sure. Like Megamind, great movie, not for kids.
It is not for kids.
It is for like young adults to adults.
You have like Titan turning into that that is an anti-hero as all get out, and like it's a great fucking turn.
But kids
they
don't appreciate that.
No.
And saying like it's a kids movie is not a good excuse for a movie to be bad.
So Anthony, I have something I was going to bring up today.
Cock.
So, no, I don't talk about that.
That's the first time in like 3 episodes he's mentioned your cock, bud. You should take that as a win.
We don't need to talk about it. So, Anthony, we've given you shit that Alien Resurrection is your like alien movie, right?
Damn straight.
The shittiest alien movie.
Love it.
Mine's Alien vs. Predator, so don't feel bad.
You know, I have a confession from my own childhood, Anthony.
There's an alien pussy in that movie. Hi, Hunter.
I have a confession of my own childhood shitty movie that I enjoyed a lot and loved a lot.
Forrest Gump.
No, well, yes, there is. No, it's not. It's not in the list of movies there. Batman and Robin.
It's a bad fucking movie, bud. It's a Schwarzenegger.
It's a super
we got
bad movie.
Fucking right back to Arnie too.
I had Batman Forever.
He's so dead.
I had Batman Forever at home, and I watched it all the time. It was the only Batman movie we had on VHS. Batman and Robin, I could only get at the library.
Wait, which one's which?
And I would get it because that was the only Batman movie
Forever
they
is
had.
Jim Carrey and Tommy Lee Jones. Batman and Robin is Irma Thuman and Schwarzenegger.
Okay.
Yes.
And who gets the and in that one?
Yeah.
Who they just shelled out millions of dollars to be like, hey, can you just be a buff dude in a suit and things? Absolutely can. Because I think that comes pretty close to
because
Terminator 2.
Probably.
Right after.
I really like that he's a big buff man because that really defeats the purpose of Victor Freeze.
I know, who's a thin, gaunt man who's a scientist.
Yeah. And he just...
Nice to meet you.
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age! It is my favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger quote.
I fucking hate that movie so much. Do you know why as well?
Background cards.
Fucking bat nipples.
Bat nipples.
Bat nipples.
And they're not on Batgirl?
They're not on Batgirl, but they are on Robin. Chris O'Donnell, who did jack shit after this movie.
What about Batman Forever when they go to the circus and it's just a bunch of neon painted shirtless buff guys running the whole thing?
Oh my god.
My favorite thing is just like, Oh, not in Batman and Robin, but Batman Forever, when his parents die, and Bruce Wayne's like, man, I'm gonna take in this grown ass man as my ward.
Yeah, as my ward, man. And it's just gonna. He's 24.
That man has a 401k.
Pulls up on a fucking motorcycle, skids to a stop. He's like, oh, that's a big fucking house, and then he just goes up to his fucking room. The fuck.
I'm technically like your dad now, so
I'm your daddy.
It's just,
dude. Nowadays, if that happened to if Bruce Wayne adopted a grown man, you'd be like, okay, dude, you're okay. We know what's going on.
Yeah, it's fine.
There was a thing from a comic thing I had seen about a Batman from a universe where he didn't have a Robin, and he meets Robin, and he explains to him how he became his sidekick, and Batman's just like, yeah, that's
it's one of the Justice League. It's like Crisis on Infinite Earth 17, where it's like he's like, hey, I'm Robin. He's like,
I shouldn't have done that. That's really messed up.
I'm like your sidekick. Why would I need a sidekick? Well, my parents, that seems very irresponsible.
I shouldn't have done that.
You're a child. That was very irresponsible of me.
I found out
what? Oh my god!
What Chris O'Donnell's been in.
Yeah, not a whole lot.
NCIS LA.
Oh,
that's literally it.
That's it, from 2009 to 2023.
Yeah, after that, he was supposed to be hot shit, man. He was Chris O'Donnell.
He was.
Yes. And he didn't do shit after Batman.
He tried so hard.
He did. There's a couple movies, right?
I was he was in one or two other things.
But they weren't. He was supposed to be the next fucking All God Almighty, and he didn't.
They did. Really?
Nope.
Who do we have that would be...
We had Joseph Gordon-Levitt after that.
Yeah,
and now it's Timothy Chalamet.
He was basically that before.
It's Timothy Chalamet right now.
Yep, that's it. And before that, it was Tom Holland.
Yep.
Imagine him on the Batman Robin set, like, this is my time now.
Watched Rio yesterday.
Michael Cera as the parrot.
How'd that go?
Why?
Because it came up suggested after watching Cars, not Cars 2, Rio.
Well,
so
that's me. I love the guy who explains Cars.
Yeah, racing!
An intense spy thriller about alternative fuels and pumping money into the gas corporation. Cars 3. Yeah, racing!
Heather watched Cars 2 for the first time yesterday.
I fucking love Cars 2. It's such an underrated movie.
It's so better than I remember.
It's so much better than you. It's got Michael Caine in it, for Christ's sake.
He's Finn McMissile.
Holy shit!
Missile.
Johnny English 4 is coming to us. Starring Rowan Atkinson.
Dude, yes, I'm in. I remember Johnny English Reborn, where he was in the he was in the wheelchair and he raced in a wheelchair.
Oh my god!
Everyone should watch the Johnny English series.
They're not that great.
They're funny. If you like slapcock.
Random side tangent. Have you seen the Michael Cera's working with Sarah V now?
That was okay.
I keep seeing the ads, and I've seen like 3 different versions.
How this came to light?
What the fuck?
Sarah, these nuts.
Do you know how this came to light? A TikToker, like an influencer, made like a ha-ha joke about
and he took it as
Sarah V took it and fucking ran with it.
I would have thought
it got them so much free publicity. They're like, absolutely, and they just fucking ran with it.
Yeah, I mean,
it was a random fucking commercial thing that popped up. And it was just him putting his face on and writing the Sarah, and I'm like. The fuck is this?
So it started.
Sarah just autographing.
It started as a joke. Started as a joke, and then they started shooting that commercial where they shot the commercial in just like an open space where Michael Cera was just signing bottles of Sarah V, and it fucking blew up. It's included in the that was their Super Bowl commercial. But because people like leaked it and shit, they thought it was fucking real. Yeah, no, it's wild.
Okay.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, it's fucking wild.
He's crazy. Michael Cera, he's weird.
He doesn't ever have to do anything ever again.
No, he's got like Scott Pilgrim money.
He's got Arrested Development money.
2 of the favorite things I ever have with is Scott Pilgrim and
Barbie.
Arrested Development.
He's got Barbie money.
Yeah, he got Barbie money now.
He does have Barbie
he's Alan.
money too.
He's Alan.
God damn. Alan. Who do you think the Backstreet Boys are?
Nope.
They're all Allens. They all learn to escape.
Anyway, I was gonna say, confirm this next Dune installment.
Oh boy.
They end with part 3. To be continued in part 3. Not even
fantastic.
I thought I was gonna get part 1, part 2. No,
I thought
no,
honestly,
no, sir. They're fucking hobbiting this to me. and it's going to turn into 3 fucking parts. Good for him. Good for Villanueva. Like, absolutely, take my money. But like, don't say part 1 to be continued in part 2, and then fucking rickroll me into a part 3. Mm-hmm. You bastard.
Did you see Zendaya's outfit to the premiere?
You mean the Spaceballs outfit?
Jared,
was it the naked Spaceballs?
Yes.
Thing? Yeah. I saw that. I was like,
she's got. I mean, the issue is she's got a skin color bodysuit on, so you don't see anything.
Let me find her butt though.
But it's in a leotard, so
yes.
Yeah, but no, it's the butt bubbles, the cheek bubbles.
Yep.
That really just.
Where it's
Tom Holland is smacking that.
It's the Spaceballs robot.
Good for him.
Barbara Streisand, or not, Joan Rivers.
I love the nipples too.
It's a fucking weird outfit.
They're
pointy. They're pointy.
I don't know.
Fashion's weird, Anthony. That's all I've ever learned is things that pop out in it's just all fucking
Now, I
weird.
haven't read the Dune series. I've been meaning to, but it is a lot.
It is whack, dude.
A lot.
I'm aware, but I will eventually get to it. It is on my...
The only way I did was a deep dive.
Yeah. It is on my reading list, but I have many books in front of that I'm going to enjoy reading. Like, that is a summer, week off book.
I can't wait to see how the film adapts
The Worm.
The Worm Man.
Me too. But anyway, there's a... Anna Taylor-Joy is apparently going to have a secret role in Dune 3, and apparently in the book there's a super attractive blonde woman in the later half of the book, and everyone's like, I wonder what Anna Taylor-Joy is gonna be. So,
wait, I think it's God
Emperor.
Yeah, the God Emperor.
God Emperor Dune.
Because there are some great pictures. I love this art of the man coming out of the worm.
So it's fun. This weekend was the 40th anniversary of Dune, the original one coming out, and there were a couple screenings here and there, and I was gonna go, but I didn't want to do anything. I was over the weekend.
Love this one.
Yeah, it's great.
It's just a
and I've watched that movie twice now. It's not as bad as people give it credit for, but it's not good.
Which one?
The original Dune.
It's a product of its time.
Yeah, Paul's just way older than he should be.
Yeah,
it's all adults. They're all 40. What the fuck?
It's a limitation of his time.
Yeah,
That's literally all it was.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, look back at Greece. There's a man who's balding as a teenager.
We can't do a
Roz was 34.
We can't do a retrospective on musicals until May, when we force Jared to watch musicals in
Dude,
May.
have you ever seen Grease?
Yes.
It is so horny.
Because of my ex.
You should listen to if you've ever not wanted to watch Grease, he's like, yeah, you should listen to read the lyrics of Grease Lightning. Yeah, it is the horniest fucking song ever. Dude, the chicks will cream.
Yeah.
Didn't know that as a child.
In high school, we changed it to Scream. So
that's really not that much better.
But it's better. It is better.
It's more PG, but it's still PG-13. Hard.
That's what it is.
Hi, Hunter.
Yeah, we're gonna watch Grease. We're gonna watch Cats. We're gonna watch The Greatest Showman, and there's gonna be a surprise one in there for you. Don't worry, Jared. Musical May coming at you, bitches.
Now, we're gonna watch the good cats or the funny cats?
The funny cats. You're watching Bad Cats. We're also gonna probably watch the bad ladies, so it's fine.
You mean the one with Russell Crowe?
The one with Russell Crowe.
Look down.
Look down.
So anyway,
unless Wicked's out, and then we'll go see Wicked and force Jared to sit. No, that's not till Thanksgiving. Wicked Part 1.
That one
you would love Wicked, my friend.
Not the one they're putting.
Wicked is so much fun.
If it's the one going to theaters, I want nothing to do with that.
My favorite thing about it is, there's this great stigma, for some reason, in movies against musicals.
Yeah.
Did you notice that the trailer did not show you that it was a musical?
Oh my god, there's a great meme online where it's I love being friends with not musical theater people, because her friend was texting her, it's Wicked, the first trailer for Wicked, it's not a musical, and she's like, no, it's a musical, but they didn't sing. There are parts of musicals where people do not sing. And they go, what? Yeah, Les Mis is the only really the only musical that doesn't have any true speaking parts in its musical all the way through. It was revolutionary at the time. A lot of downtime in musicals. A lot of plot that has to happen.
The only one I can think of besides Les Mis would be Hamilton.
Yeah, Hamilton is one. It's historical too.
Yeah,
So I saw some movies over the week. I figure we're at the hour mark. So I saw some movies that you could all let me know if Jokey Pants' taste is trash or not.
Well, we all know it is.
Hey bud, we've known you for a while.
Dude,
Fuck your mother.
How many animals did you kill growing up?
Do what?
How many animals did you kill growing up?
Willingly?
That's not what he said.
Listen,
Absolutely not.
The fact that you have to preface it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Was it me doing it, or was it my stepdad putting the gun in my head and being like, pull the trigger?
Yeah, that's not something well-adjusted people in normal society had to deal with. So go ahead with your trash fucking movie. Alright, real quick. Do you know how close I am to buying Dogma on Blu-ray? Because I just want to fucking watch Dogma.
No.
You don't like Dogma?
I don't like Dogma.
How do you not like Dogma?
I don't want to watch Dogma. Please don't put Dogma
How do
in
you
my
not?
life. I've gotten away from this. This is one with the Ben Affleck angel, right?
Yes!
Yeah, no, don't put it back in my life.
How have you
Don't
not?
make me do this.
This is a great fucking
Don't make me do it again.
Did it scare you?
I don't remember. I
Are
just
you
don't remember
cursed?
liking it.
Oh, it's such a good fucking movie. I think this is the only time me and Jared have actually. I'm genuinely upset at you, and that doesn't normally happen.
I'm surprised. I thought that would have been one that you did
I
see.
saw it once, and just didn't
Was
like it.
it because God was a chick?
No, I got no problem with
You
that.
fucking...
God is a sexless entity.
What about Alan Rickman as an angel? Did you not like that?
I don't
Who's the
remember
main
Alan
chick?
Rickman being in that.
What? Then you're not thinking the right.
Dude,
drama.
I saw this movie like 20 years ago.
Then you don't. Okay, then don't say you don't like it.
I didn't like it when I watched it.
Yeah, but you don't know.
were
Your
a
taste
child.
had changed.
Yeah.
You were 4, 6. You didn't understand the complexities and nuances that was the Catholic Church.
Came out in 1999, so it could have been 20 years ago.
Jesus
He
fucking
fucking
Christ.
saw it when he was on TV with commercials, and he got scared because everyone like died with they couldn't cover their ears. And it's a whole subplot of
Pretty
like
sure-
fucking Jay and Silent Bob fucking trying to fuck the main chick.
Shoots off the wings. That's what I remember.
Oh yeah, that would fucking freak me out too.
So
yeah, no,
so
absolutely.
this shit, my parents were probably still together when I watched it. That's how long ago.
I'm gonna have to buy Dogma. We're gonna have to watch Dogma.
9/11. That's what caused it, Anthony. You figured it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the wing scene is very grotesque and disturbing.
That's all I remember.
Yeah, that would. Hey, listen,
Like as an adult.
that would fuck me up too, bud. So I fucking get it, absolutely. I'm this close because, like, goddamn, I want to watch that fucking movie so bad. But it's $71 for the Blu-ray because it does. It's not distributed anywhere because no one has.
No one likes Dogma.
There's 4 different studios that have distributing rights, and the last time it was released was like 2004, and that's why it's not running on syndication anymore either.
Why do 4 fucking studios?
Because of how Kevin Smith sold the damn thing.
Oh, Smith. So I watched the Pandaverse South Park special, which, Jesus Christ,
It's so good.
everything that's happening behind the scenes for anything Marvel right now is exactly what they were poking at him for.
Yeah.
Like, it's so stupid. Anyway, so that was fun. If you haven't checked it out, you can check that out. Also, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem.
Oh,
It's a
great
great
movie.
fucking movie.
Love
Right,
it.
perfect.
God.
Perfect movie.
I
Introducing
had
Paul
set it
Rudd.
out with Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know if Rogen could really, but god damn, did he prove me wrong?
Right.
I fucking
No,
loved it.
that movie was great.
Yeah,
enjoyed it.
I was genuinely happy with that. I had a great time with it. And then also Saw X, just because it was cheap and I needed an extra movie.
Ole! Arriba!
Saw X was the best
Place in
of
Mexico.
Yeah.
all the fucking sequels, but it was one we just didn't fucking need.
Prequel sequel before the new trilogy.
It's a prequel sequel. It does take place between 2 and 3. They make that very, very clear. That like the first and second movie have happened. You see him drawing traps that are in the third movie to be like it's in between, which
So you
doesn't
have to
make
watch
sense.
Saw 1,
but-
Saw 2, Saw 10,
Yes, exactly. They've just made it more confusing.
Saw 3.
And the worst part, honestly, on Saw is that this one was honestly the best. It didn't have
No, it's great.
a schlocky fucking detective bit where it made no fucking sense what was going on. It was straightforward, kept you in what was going on.
My biggest complaint with Saw X is that they made John Kramer make it personal, which is against the God Kramer that everyone claims that he is.
Yeah.
And it's not like, oh, he was younger. He was still fucking like 70 with cancer.
He's already done it twice. The first 2 movies establish how he is. Anyway. My only issue is that because it was the best of the sequels that they'd made, they're making fucking more, and I don't fucking need any more of these goddamn movies.
They're going to make movies until he dies.
They've been fucking torture porn for all of them, minus the first one where it had an actual mystery thing going on.
Michael,
the rest of them just turned.
They have a cancer gun. In this movie.
Yeah, they do.
They do. Microwave X-ray. It's just a cancer gun.
It's just
Did you know that every time you took my X-ray for the cancer, you were slowly killing me?
They literally just...
By the way, here's an unfiltered X-ray machine that's gonna fucking cook you alive.
It's like, Jesus Christ, man.
Dude.
First off, where did you get it?
Dude, she's got cancer. Even if the rays didn't kill her, she still got cancer. You gave that young girl's got cancer.
That's a fucking part in the end where she escapes the trap and they go to stop Jigsaw and then he's like, she won the game. She needs to be saved. We need to get her to a hospital. And I'm like, dude, she's cooked. She's fucking black burnt. I don't think getting her to a hospital is gonna do shit.
It's like they just...
I mean, she's pretty fucking dead.
Like that one Russian fucking cosmonaut who fell from space.
Yep.
Feel this woman. Oh my god, that's a new form of cancer.
So yeah, those are the 3 movies I watched. They had there was a sale on SAX, so I just jumped on that quick, and then I rented the other 2. Because I don't have Paramount anymore, I canceled that off. It wasn't worth it.
There's something coming out that I'm going to pick up it again for a month.
I don't
know.
Yeah, I feel the same way, that there was something coming somewhere that...
Before we end, I'm so excited for Godzilla X Kong and Godzilla X Kong.
Oh, okay.
I'm so horny for it.
Have you guys heard that people are saying that it's woke because Godzilla is now pink?
Godzilla turns pink.
And people don't understand that pink is further on the infrared scale. And so he's actually just way more fucking
It's an
powerful.
powerful Godzilla.
Yes,
people are saying the same thing of X-Men 97, and it's...
with more...
Yeah. I can't believe you're making him the guy who changes his identity all the time, non-binary. It's like, who the fuck cares? He's a man and he's a woman at the same time. Who gives a shit?
Next, you're going to tell me that Mystique is going to have a kid.
The point I made was, so... I was like, you could say the same thing of Mystique, because they're whoever the fuck they want to be. Of course they're not one or the other. They change all the fucking time.
If I could change my form all the time, now, personally not now, because I'm very comfortable being a man, but if I had the ability to, maybe I would.
You're telling me you wouldn't want to become a woman and play with your boobs?
No, I'm saying currently, as I am now,
liar.
As I am now, I do not wish to be a woman. If I had the ability to turn back and forth, probably would be a different story. I feel like I just had to clarify that so no one's like, oh my god, is Anthony secretly transgender at heart?
Do you want to become a woman?
No.
Find out next week.
It's too expensive, so it's a lot to get a custom fucking kitty made. That's for damn sure.
No, I've seen the video. It takes 40 seconds. You've seen the video too.
Yes, I have.
We've all seen the video.
But if I wanted a good one, I would hope it takes more than 40 seconds.
You can get a dolphin-plasty.
I don't. No, I'm good. I'm good right now.
I need a tank of salt water.
I'll get a reverse Negro-plasty and just get my knees tucked.
Oh, and I don't remember. Did we bring up Did I bring up the thing of the behind-the-scenes Deadpool drama last week?
No.
Okay, sorry. My weeks are all blended together. I'll bring that up quick then, just because that was what I meant with Pandaverse. Ryan Reynolds was supposed to do a spin-off after Deadpool Wolverine. He's now backed out of that because Disney's being a fucking asshole to him.
Yeah, no shit.
They said they're doing reshoots in April and May, and it is because they don't like his version of the X-Men team. They want to do their version of the X-Men team. Do you know what their version is, Anthony, and why he's so pissed off with them?
Wolverine, Cyclops.
No men.
Oh, fuck off.
They want to do an all-female.
Dude.
But not Storm. No, they want to do Rogue and Jean Grey, but they can't be white women. They have to diversify it. And Ryan Reynolds is fighting back with, we're using a 97 X-Men team lineup because it makes fucking sense.
It's like in...
What do you mean?
The final X-Men Dark Phoenix should be called X-Women.
that's pretty much what they're going with. And Ryan's like, I've already had a shot. I have like the 97 X-Men tease. It makes sense to do it that way. Why are we changing it? And so now he's mad because the spinoff was supposed to use that, and because they want to change it, he's like, I'm not going to do it now. Like, you said I had creative freedom, and now you're trying to change
diversity for this. Now, again, I have no. I want to preference.
Stupid.
I do not care if women are in comic books. I do not care if you use women comic book characters. I don't even care if you change the race of characters that it does not matter for. But that being said, we want Wolverine. We want Professor X. We want Cyclops. We want Magneto. You can do the other X-Men. You can bring in Jubilee. You can bring in all these other people.
These were points.
Fucking Remy LeBeau.
Like, me and my coworker were talking about it, but like, okay, if you want to do it that way, then fine. Like, use characters that are diversified. Like, there are characters who are different races or different religions. Bring them in and use them. Stop switching an entire character to fit something when there's already someone who fits that.
Remember when they made the invincible Darwin black and then killed him?
We're gonna end there. So you can follow us at Oddcast and oddcastmedia@gmail.com and patreon.com/oddcast and for any bonuses. Bye everybody. Steve was live.